right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a Houston Rockets video for you guys. Unfortunately, the Rockets season is pretty much over. They've got 13 wins. They're at the very bottom. They're trying to tank for a bottom for pretty much a top 4 pick. So if you enjoy this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Doing something a little bit different because I feel so bad. I love the Rock. I still watch the Rockets. I still go live for just about every Rockets game. And the Lakers, I'm just posting Lakers. I'm posting Nets. I'm posting kind of everything. So I want to show the Rockets some love. But, I mean, they haven't really had any storylines, so it's been a little tough making content for them. So if you like this video, let me know, because this is something I do for other NBA teams. I know that free agency isn't for a little bit, but when you look at this Rockets team, there isn't much to kind of get excited for in the next, outside of our young core, our young players, the rest of the season. So it might be time to start speculation like this, because the offseason is going to be super juicy, especially considering, like I said, man, we are on pace right now to get a top 4 pick in this draft, which is, I mean, that is a complete game changer. So we're going to go through some free agents, kind of video by video, and talk about their role on the Rockets and if it would fit. First off, we're going to start about DeMar Derozan. Now, I know DeMar isn't going to be everybody's top choice because there's a whole bunch. I mean, he's getting up there in age. He's 31 right now. He's going to cost money. And then I would assume everybody else wants Kawhi Leonard. I'll probably make a Kawhi Leonard video later this week. But for now, we're going to stick with DeMar Derozan because I don't know if Kawhi Leonard would actually come to Houston. I mean, but it's kind of rumored that he hates Texas in general. So I don't know how you can hate Texas, especially Houston. Like, Houston's dope. I know he's been to Houston, clearly. Like, I don't know how he doesn't have fun there. So that's on him. DeMar Derozan he's just so consistent. He has been putting up 20 points per game since 2013. And while he's not an elite three-point shooter, being only 28% in his career, he shows flashes. He's shooting 29% this year after shooting 25% last year and then 15% the year before that. But this year, just super solid. He's played in 41 games. He's started in all of them. 21 points per game, 7 assists per game, 4.5 rebounds, and then just about a steal per game. In his career, he averages 20 points per game, 3.5 assists, and 4.5 rebounds. So this year, he has really, really taken that next level in passing. He's also an above-average defender. I just love DeMar Derozan because I think he could bring that veteran mentality, that edge to Houston. You bring him in with a team. I'm just going to assume our roster is the same right now. You bring him into a team with John Wall, who's extremely hungry to win. He has experience. He's just never really been on that team. Put him on a team with Christian Wood and Kevin Porter Jr., who are molding themselves into young and upcoming stars. Houston should be a top destination if it's not this year, because this year's free agency class isn't that strong. It's 100% going to be a popular free agent destination here in the next 2-3 years if the Rockets continue on this. I mean, you look at it, they have all these draft picks. They'll have some cap space. They've got a good balance of veterans right now who aren't league changers, and it's not like they're veterans like 34, 35. It's veterans like DJ Augustine, veterans like Kelly Olynyk, who are coming onto this team and helping us kind of find our identity and also rejuvenating their careers. And it's looking perfectly. Like, Kelly Olynyk has been absolutely putting on a clinic. It is so fun to watch, and there's this balance of young players and old players right now, or not even that old players. But you bring a guy like DeMar, an aged veteran, elite skill set. I think he could take this team to a legitimate contending level. I'm not talking book them to the finals, but you get a top 4 pick in the draft. So it's going to be either Mobley, Cade, Green, or Suggs. And I think while you can pick and choose, I like Cade more or I like Suggs more, Suggs' hype is going to be extremely big right now because of his buzzer beater and just because of the Zags. but Mobley had a good double or NCAA tournament. K didn't have a best showing, but he still did relatively well. And then Green is really good and really underrated. But the point I'm getting at here is you have one of those four. You bring in a guy like DeMar DeRozan, and then you've got your team returning: Kevin Porter Jr., Jay Sean Tate, Christian Wood. You can fill out better bench role pieces. Tim Hardaway Jr., Dennis Schroeder would be a good backup point guard in his career. I think he was going to be a full-time backup point guard after he declined this Lakers contract. But, I mean, Evan Fournier, Danny Green, Kelly Oubre, Will Barton, J.J. Redick, these are just some free agents to be. I would really like DeMar DeRozan on this Rockets squad. I think it is a very cool fit. But like I said, man, he's not the best three-point shooter, and that's going to be the issue. So they definitely need to get some more three-point shooting, and this goes into my next guy, who I'll probably make a video about shortly. I actually just named a couple of good three-point shooters like J.J. Redick, I mean, even Will Barton, Kelly Oubre, but maybe a little pricey. Danny Green, Evan Fournier, great three-point shooters, Tim Hardaway. So there's going to be three-point shooters out here. I mean, even Duncan Robinson, Norman Powell. I'll probably make a video on Duncan because I really like Duncan Robinson in this next year. The thing is I know he's going to want like $20 million. And I don't think that the Heat can give him $20 million. I don't know if I want to give him $20 million. I really don't. So that's kind of something I got to think about before this next video. But I think it'll probably be about Duncan Robinson. If he's worth it, basically the point I'm trying to get at is we can get three-point shooters. This is a good free agent class for guys like that, good elite three-point shooters, to kind of help space the floor, stretch the floor a little bit better with DeMar. But, I mean, DeMar can play shooting guard, he can play small forward, he can play power forward, he can play all over the court. So I really like DeMar. I would really like him on this Rockets team. I think it would be very, very interesting. He's just always kind of been a personal favorite, and I think a lot of people can agree. They all want to see him succeed. So let me know if you guys agree with this move or not. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys later.